We've been hearing from several families impacted by this entire situation, some of them still searching for their loved ones who were arrested over the weekend. News Channel 5's Patsy Montesinos brings us the story of one woman who has relentlessly tried to find and help her husband, who she says was here legally.
With her documents in hand, Yali Molero implores officers for help as immigrants are bussed out of Nashville. I don't know anything about him, Yali says. On Sunday around 5 a.m., she discovered her husband, Leogene Romero, was missing. It wasn't until she saw a social media post about ICE activity that she saw him being arrested. My husband is not a bad person, says Yali. She says he was stopped after leaving his 12-hour shift at Walmart around 1 a.m. Yali says he was carrying a valid temporary license with him. She describes feeling anguish and despair, trying to find out if he's okay. Fleeing political persecution in Venezuela, Yali and Leogene arrived in the U.S. 9 months ago through the CBP-1 app, a Biden-era program for migrants to legally be in the U.S. for 2 years. After the Trump administration announced it was ending the program, they hired a lawyer to help with their asylum case. She shows me her husband's work permit and his asylum paperwork showing his court date in March of 2027 to plead their case. We're doing everything right to have a better life and help our families in Venezuela, says Yali. Her biggest fear is Leogene being deported to El Salvador. She asked the government to send him back to his country of origin. Yali says he's not a criminal, and it hurts that immigrants are being stereotyped. She plans to sell their car in hopes of hiring an attorney as Yali explores every possible avenue to help her husband. She says God is watching what is happening, and he knows who they truly are.
All right, Patsy is with us still, as we've said, so many questions left. My question is, has she been able to find out where her husband is, contact him at all?
No worry. I actually just spoke to her, and she's called ICE detentions in Louisiana, and they told her that he wasn't there, that maybe he was in a different ICE detention. She called there. They told her they couldn't give her any information. She was told to call the ICE hotline, and that number they didn't pick up. So she's still, right now, almost 2 days later, right, she still doesn't know where he is.
Something tells me she's not going to stop until she finds out, and hopefully she will get some answers soon. Patsy, thanks.